So for this type of ball handling series, I can even go just to the basket with this tool as well. And we use different variations of it. So this is our low accountability series. So right now I got the ripstick. If you don't have the ripstick, I'm gonna show you different ways you can use this also, different variations, and how we can move with this. So this is one side we use a stationary, where I can add not just ball handling exchange or footwork and play around, and then also test your conditioning with this also in your movement. So obviously how this is gonna help with our ball handling is two things. We're gonna complete our full movement, one, but two, get into our stance, get like a low wide stance when we attack the defender. We get our low wide stance with our feet more to shoulder width apart. But now as I sit, get my hips drop, get a good balance and good base, but keep that shoulder forward. So I do not want to be up here tight like this with the ball handling, when my shoulders up, because once my chest is up exposed here on this point, it's got a lot of defender to go through. So I'm attacking somebody on my chest forward, I want my shoulders forward. Kind of my chest up, I want my shoulders forward. My shoulder is up, it get more exchange. Leave the ball exposed, leave the position ball, and now defender can come into my space. Get that crossover here, it's more tighter, it's more controlled. I'm still be able to have the ability to drive, I have my balance. And now I can be aggressive on that, compared to contact. I'm in a good stance, I got my foot flare here. So the first part we're gonna go here is we're gonna move into our crossover here. We're gonna do 2 crossovers here, and then through the legs with our partial step, and then we're gonna reverse push. And with reverse push, we're gonna add to that turn power here. So I'm gonna go over here, step with that partial step here, feet going to my hip. I wanna shift my weight, 1, get this cross here, 2, that way get this partial step here, with through the legs here, be aggressive, I drive here, that will reverse push back. I'm gonna use this, both feet to come off, I'm gonna use this outside leg here to help me push back. Here, down my turn pound aggressive, across, back, quick, 1, 2, 3, back. I want to keep it tight. Now this one here, we're gonna go double split through into a behind the back. So I get to that split through, then we'll add more, like a little bit more version of footwork. So I'm gonna split through here, stay down, split through again, here, then I'll go behind the back, then I'm gonna do the same thing, reverse push. So now my split through gonna be quick. Here, I'm gonna split my feet, shoulder stay down here, split my feet again, and I get that angle here, now shift. I'm gonna have that partial step here off that angle to drive that out. Then I'll reverse push back, same thing with that turn pound. And I want to feel like I'm going this way to be aggressive here. So I'm going to go split through here, down. I do a split through, keep it tight here. Then I'm going to go behind the back. And you notice I'm shifting over here through my footwork, hips and core here. That helps me to move. Now I feel like I'm on that driving angle here. Now when I reverse push, I'm out back. Create that ground. Then I'm going to turn pound to get an aggressive step here. Then I'm going to split through again, stay down, split through, behind the back, reverse push. So this version we're gonna work on is footwork series from this. So the footwork we're gonna try to add like this to this series here. Gonna like be like a we're gonna basically do a drop through to behind the back, and we're gonna do a split pivot. Same concept, being low, mixed with a little change of the pace, but we're gonna just add different variation towards this. All right. So what we're gonna do here first, I'm gonna just go over here, get that wide base stance here. So I'm going to my drop, I'm going to my drop 10, get to my drop 10, my back foot going here into a flare. Outside foot lead that ball in my pocket. At that point, I'm gonna go through the legs here. As I go through, shift my weight, keep it low tight here. Then I'll go behind the back. And then what I'm gonna do is split pivot. Once I split pivot, I'm bringing this leg back. And as I go back, get my pivot foot here. As I go through, and I'm gonna go right to a reset. as I flow back. So this is more like a pace, creating that space from that. And then we're going to see how you do it continuously. And again, we're going to go flow into it. And while doing this, you're going to see how many times you can do it off the rep. And you're going to keep an aggressive footwork. You're going to still have that same tendency, keep your handle tight, still being low. But now you must activate an aggressive footwork while keeping that low stance. With this footwork, test to see how much you can do in a row. So you can do about 20 to 30 reps of it. I like to do, again, what I like to do about 20 times, even though we spend some time with 5 to 10 minutes of it, play around with it, maybe even 15 to 20. Let's take a look. This one, we're going to do this on a move and working on change direction. So if you don't have the rip stick, or if you don't have the rip stick, you can also use a hurdle. If you don't have a hurdle, you can use chairs. Now, chairs can be a little bit more harder to work on moving and change direction. But with the hurdles, you get about 6 to, I think it's about 6 to 12 inches where it flips over. So this be a good height from it. And you can still do that same technique with stationary here. You go cross it, you go over the leg, go behind the back at the same time instead of holding you kind of go with a low stance. And if you see you get a little bit lower, a lot more tougher, ankle level, keeping that handle tight. But now, I like to do this for a court, or if you have like a nice space in your garage or the parking, or your parking lot or your driveway, you can do this, or even space in your backyard, or you go to the court and you do this hammering off the drive. It's gonna just be so simple. I'm gonna go right here. I can take a partial step or dropping your orb, but I wanna get that low step here. Once I get here, I'm gonna shift my weight, cross it here, cross it here, stay down low. It's the same concept. Do the legs, which is a lot more tougher. You got a little stuck here. Do the tougher version where you go behind the back. You go to the tougher version behind the back. As I sit, passing that through, keeping that low tight finish here. And you can start playing around with it. I can go here, Sam God, do a dope combination. Here, sweep it through. Just play around with it here. Try it out, test it out. A little lot tougher for me because I got my garage a little bit cluttered, but still test this out. I got heavy balls to do with this. I got hurdles to do with this. And I can take this off if I want to use this, drop it to the basket. If I want to go drop to the basket, shoot off of this is also great too to help out. Now, to test it with this, flip it over. I want to have that same technique, Now I'm gonna use these hurdles, represent the defender's legs. I'm using my imagination. Defender playing me tight and reaching. I still only have that same aggressiveness. Tight that handle. Tight. Cross. Same concept. Same rule of thumb. But now the handle is smoother.